Title: Henrietta Lacks fan gets justice. But how much is our DNA worth, really? TLDR, Henrietta Lacks's unique cells led to groundbreaking medical research. Almost 72 years later, her fam is cashing in on justice. But it begs the question, who truly owns the rights to our body's microscopic gems? Once upon a 1951 in Baltimore, Henrietta Lacks, a fierce black mama of 5, was in a relentless battle with cervical cancer. Little did she know, the doctors at Johns Hopkins Hospital had borrowed a little cellular souvenir from her, without even shooting her a heads up. Rude, right? Her cells. Oh, they just casually became the first ever human ones to do the cha-cha and reproduce in a lab. Fast forward, those cells played a lead role in whipping up vaccines for tiny inconveniences like polio and, that pesky coronavirus, not to mention finding ways to tackle other big baddies like cancer, Parkinson's, and the flu. But here's where the plot thickens. While Henrietta's cells were living their best lives in labs across the globe and even taking a space vacay, her family was left in the dark for over 2 decades. Imagine discovering that a part of your loved one has been floating around in space, fighting diseases, and you had no clue. And so, on what would have been Ms. Lacks's 103rd birthday bash, her descendants rocked up at a press gig dropping some major news. They'd reached a settlement with a certain biotech big shot. Why? 'Cause this company had, allegedly been making it rain using the HeLa cell line, named in Henrietta's honor. So, here's where things get juicy. This whole saga makes us wonder, in an age where our personal deets can be scooped up faster than you can say privacy policy, who truly gets to call dibs on the microscopic wonders our bodies churn out? Could your random cheek swab end up being the next big thing in medical history? And if it does, should you be waiting for your cut of the cash? And because we love leaving you with a noodle scratcher, if your DNA struck gold in a lab somewhere, would you want a slice of the pie or just the satisfaction of unknowingly helping humankind? Disclaimer, this is not financial, legal, or health advice. It's just us, turned up news, serving you piping hot stories with a sprinkle of fun.